Just how to actually get better at Fortnite. Now, I'm using ranked aim edit piece map. Now, most people go into Battle Royale or reload, and they end up not really getting that much better. You can improve that way, but what you're actually going to want to do is go into a practice map like this. And you're going to start with aiming and building. Now, let's get rid of the bot. But let's save building for now. And you don't want to start with aiming. You don't want to do aiming that much. You want to do editing and building. Aiming isn't that important. Most people don't train aim. Now, my ping is not going to allow me to get through this one like really fast, but there's two ways people edit this one. I'll show you the first way, and then I'll show you the second one. So people edit it like this. Of course, it's that's a problem with my ping, the fact that it keeps bringing out my build menu right there. Like that. Of course, I can get through this in less than 15 seconds, but for some reason I'm lagging so bad, and Epic's game is so bad. Like that. That's the first kind of way they edit it, but the more used way is like this. This is also why it's used a lot. The next thing you're going to want to do is, of course, double edits. These are the ones I probably do most. This is the one I started with. I started my practice with double edits at 0.75x speed. I've been playing for almost 2 years. And I'd say I have about 7 or 8 months with editing, like progress. I've been editing this kind of edit for maybe that amount of time. Now you can always see your time that it took you to get your edits down improve every single time, and also it should go up maybe 1.5 to 2x times the time that it took you to get the last edit. So I'd say that you want to practice this edit until you can do it all in just 10 seconds. I can do it all in 15 seconds. And you want to practice this edit until maybe 20 to 15 seconds. I can do this edit maybe best 25 seconds. Then you're going to want to move on to triple edits. Now, this one is not my cup of tea or specialty. I absolutely hate triple edits. I've been practicing them for about 3 to 4 months. And they just annoy the crap out of me because of how you have to move your... Like, as a controller player, it sucks so badly for how you have to move your fingers to make a triple edit. It's just... I can't even get the edit down. I'm going to teach you how to do these edits in a minute, and how to practice and learn how to do these edits, especially a triple edit, because that one is a really important edit. And the reason these edits were made were so you can show off how good you were at editing, while also practicing a certain kind of build. That's why they created this. Now, I don't even really know how to do this one. I'm pretty sure it's like this. I've been practicing this one for maybe a month, and I am not good at it. Let's see how fast I can clear it, though. I'm not meaning to do that, by the way. I'm meaning to create a full stair. Holy crap. Dude. Okay, I quit. But yeah, the main ones you're gonna want to do are this, this, and this. So whatever you'd call this, doubles and triples. And then you're gonna want to practice that one, of course, and kind of practice all of them. Trying to get over here. Now, what this is it basically just helps you learn how to do it helps you, but you have to do even more, so you just have to do the same exact thing even more. I can get through this pretty fast if I don't have too much ping that's stopping me. Maybe 15 to 20 ping. Right now I have 0.3 ping. Normally I have 20 to 30 ping, but I can get through it. It's much faster with I don't have enough ping. After you've done most of these, like, I guess this one isn't really that helpful. You can do this. These are all, like, extra steps after you've, and they help you a lot with piece control after you finish the first 3 or 4. But after that, you're just gonna want to go to building, and you're gonna want to turn the bot off, and you're gonna want to learn how to make these builds. So before you saw that you only had to do this much before, right? Or you just had to do this much. Or you just had to do that much. Well, surprise, surprise, that's not how it works. You actually have to build that. Let me show the original. The one I did first. I think that this edit is too fast for me. Like, I'm too fast at editing to do this one. I'm too fast at building. Like, I walk too fast when I build. As you can see. So like that one's actually kind of hard. But, this is that I practice the most, which is not that one, but okay. Ping is really catching up to me right now, isn't it? Okay, those were horrible edits. You're gonna want to practice this one, but before you even try to practice those, you need to learn certain edits. So you need to learn this edit. You need to learn how to close these edits, which is edit reset. You need to learn how to do this edit, do this edit. Do all these edits. One of the most important things, I'd say that the most important things to learn are cones and walls. Also, on controller, it took me a very long time to learn how to edit ramps. And once I got the hang of it, it became insanely easy. This. Give me a second. That standard. There's also there's also, you can do it even faster. You can like do some rotating, and what that will do is rotate the ramp, or it does that. Now I haven't exactly mastered it, meaning I normally do the edits I want without even knowing how I'm moving. But ramps are really important. Really hard to learn on a controller, but once you get the hang of it, really easy. But then we have builds. Now, there's very important factors to building. Don't do this one. Don't do that edit. This is probably the most important edit. This one. And then dude. Wait, you need to have your edit out and just learn how to do it. Now, the thing is, what I'm doing right here is I'm actually just pressing the actual edit button. I'm not even pressing my reset button. You can do it, but it's really hard to do on controller when it's just one tile. But definitely really important to press your reset when you're editing a thing like that. One of the most important and most used edits is also this one. There's also this one. There's also this one. And there's this one. And then these edits aren't really that useful unless they're literally right there. So I wouldn't recommend those. And 1v1s can help you improve, but not really that much. So I would skip those, but if you want 1v1 people, that's okay. That will definitely help you improve. Now, to learn a 90, the first steps are to do, and I've only been practicing 90s for maybe 2 weeks or a month, because I tried a while ago and I couldn't do it, but this is the first step, building like this. One of the first things you need to realize is don't do this. You don't need to jump when you do it, even though you might think you do. You just look right here. As long as you get the movement down to do it, it just puts you up on it. But yeah, that's the first step to doing it, of course, is doing that. The second step, when doing a 90, is to actually learn how to actually rotate. So look, if we go, oh, it's very easy for you to press cone, sorry. But look, we change directions every time we do it. So look, we go like this, 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 but faster than that. With the movement perfectly in it. And after you've got that third step, go to the second step. Now that you have your second step, go to your third step, which is doing this. Now, you're going to want to start with this kind. When you start building around it. So look, we're just going to move in that direction. And you want to get faster as you do it, and even do it in one motion by the end. I'm not very good at them, so that's the problem. And then what you're going to want to learn is switching angles. Now, I barely learned how to do that. that's how I do 90, but now it's time to go to aim training, the thing you've been waiting for. Now, first thing you want to learn in aim training is a pump flick. So, on controller, this is really hard because when somebody's running in your box, the only thing that you want to do is get lucky with your flick. So, getting lucky with a flick is really important. Much easier to do on keyboard flicks. I recommend changing your pump flick and like your sensitivity and all that stuff. The controller does all of that just so you have the perfect pump flick. Now, this is why people don't really do those. Now, shotgun dodge is also really important. You want to hit it without touching the red. Of course, I lost it right there. Really helps you dodge shots and get the perfect shot on their toes, maybe their head, maybe center body for a good shot. Very helpful. It helps you with reaction time. I'd probably say that that's one of the most helpful ones. This is also really helpful right here. Tracking this. Now, not many pros actually aim train, even though it can be really helpful for your aiming. And then you've got this one, which is where they pop up. Now, I'd set them to actually 1 HP. That way it's easiest to maybe hit them with a sniper. 200 HP is a little absurd. Maybe 100 health is okay. But I do maybe sniper most of the time for flying bots, but then you could also do training with any weapon. I'm not good at aim training because I don't aim. I'm not good at aiming since I don't aim train. It can be really helpful, but I don't use it. A lot of pros don't use it, but they still have a great aim. Now, it's much easier to aim on controller, and that's why controller people don't do it either. Well, not that many controller people, but controller people who are actually aim trained, people that play on controller, actually can be insane at the game with disgusting shots. I'm trying to fire left dots and hit them more accurately. Definitely try to do that with aim training. And also with the open range. You're gonna really want to set them to 1 HP. I mean, 100 HP. And just get your shots correct. Wait, is Mammoth hit scan? I don't really... Is it hit scan at far range? Oh, it is. Wow. Didn't know. Good to know. Wow, I had no idea that it was hit scan. And also, if you want a ton of XP for just playing the map, for having fun in it, doing good, just do this, and then wait for where they spawn. Wait to see where they spawn from. Dang it. Like that. And if you look, that's just ridiculous how much XP you can get from that, but anyway, that's how to just improve in Fortnite. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and yeah, hope this helped you improve. Bye.